Prostate is a function of lack of sex too.
Welcome on Novel TV Live. My name is Chidi Peters. Of course, this wonderful afternoon we are going to deal on the issue of prostate, which is seriously ravaging and killing our people, particularly men. And with me in the studio for this discussion is a nobleman who have traveled the length and breadth of this world to come with vast knowledge as it has to do with human health. He's Chris Ubo. Chris Ubo, you are very much welcome
My friend,
to Novel TV Live.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
It's been a while. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
My friend, thank you.
Educate us more on prostate cancer. What is prostate?
Good. It is important that we know what we are talking about. First and foremost, I must tell you that prostate is a problem that is only experienced by men and not by women. Good. The reason being that women, they have two canals in their virginity and that, but for men, they have only one. So when they have that gland that is just below their navel, there's a prostate gland there that helps to add the semen. Once that prostate gland got expanded, you got a problem because it's going to create a lot of problem. You will not be able to use the toilet. You will not be able to pee, and something will happen if you don't notice it very much on time. So like I said, it's a man's problem.
So what causes prostate?
Prostate is as a result of aging, sitting down too much, drivers sitting down too much, and a host of other things that can give you prostate that can aggravate it. So you must learn to avoid those characters or reduce your early onset of stroke, of prostate.
But people talked about sex and non-sex, that too much sex could cause prostate. Others are in the opposition that said no, non-sex can also cause prostate.
No. Lack of sex can precipitate prostate very quickly. If you have sex all the time, it can at least 3 times a week. It can reduce your chances of having prostate enlargement very quickly, especially if you are in the age of 35, 40 and above, where prostate starts. Mostly before this time, it was in the ages of 45 and above, but now today it has come down. Like even I've seen a guy of 35 in Lagos that has prostate. He has to go for surgery. So prostate is a function of lack of sex too. So you can have prostate, early prostate problem if you are not having enough sex. Yes.
What are the early symptoms of prostate?
For you to know that you have prostate, you're not going to go say, I have prostate enlargement or this. You must go to the a center where they will do a PSI. That will give them the degree of enlargement of your prostate. By doing a test like your cholesterol test, they will know your H density lipoprotein or low density lipoprotein. When they check it, they will tell you when 2 of them are combined and it becomes 200 and above, you certainly have a cholesterol problem. Adding the triglyceride too. But for prostate, for you to really know the level of your prostate in you, you must go to a good center where they will take your blood and do the analysis and tell you the level at which it has enlarged. That's the only way you know. Just like why I use the cholesterol is because both of them are the same. Why? You will never know your cholesterol level until your blood has been drawn and analyzed to tell you that your low density lipoprotein, which is the killing, is high compared to the high density lipoprotein, which is the good cholesterol. If one of them is like 150 and one of them is 150, you are in a bad danger. Both of them combined should give you 200, which I said. Same could be said about your prostate. Once they do the blood analysis, you cannot say, oh, I have prostate because you didn't know. Yes, but there are signs that will tell you that you have prostate. If When you are urinating, your urine is not coming up directly like a child. If a child is trying, like my son, if he's trying to pee, he will just raise his totally, he will just point it from here to go straight into the commode. But for an old man, you have to go very close. If you're not very close, the thing will start leaking down. Going too close, it will be delaying to pee. Prostate is a physical way of knowing that when you want to pee as an adult, when prostate is it has been activated in you, your pee does not come out very quickly. It is delayed, and it becomes a major problem when you have blood in your pee. So you know your prostate is already bad. It's grown. It's been enlarged, if you will, to the extent that it's going to be blocking your system for you to go to toilet or pee properly. So if it is delayed, if it is splattering, if you are peeing, instead of going in a straight line, it will be scattering like a shower. All those are the problems that will let you know that your prostate is getting bad. So you need to really now go to a small clinic, let them draw your blood and do analysis and tell you the level that it has enlarged to for you to start taking medications.
Okay, beyond surgery, communication also solves.
Yes, I can solve your prostate problem with tridomedical applications. To me, I advertise Trido more than medications, particularly when you are aware of what you are treating. They say a problem known is half solved. I recommend Trido applications, especially in Africa, where we have everything around us God has given to us that can treat all we eat, all we do. 90% of what we suffer is what we eat. 10% is what we eat. 90% is a result of what we have eaten. So beware of what you eat, because it's going to cause you harm.
Could eating habit also precipitate prostate?
No. It has nothing to do with your eating habit. It has something to do with your behavior, not having enough sex, sitting down too much, and physical inactivities. Because when you are even having sexual activities, it's a major physical activity. It's like once you come, you can climb upstairs 3 times. The energy you have lost in one straight of time. So sex is a very strong activity, especially if you do it properly. A lot of Africans don't know how to have sex. You don't just go and have sex, you jump on the woman without having any kind of foreplay and all those things, and being romantic and started. So that is why in the ancient time, our parents, they never really had that kind of lifestyle. So a lot of rethinking and retraining need to be done for us to really bring a lot of people to speed. But what is compounding it is that the stress of trying to get money today is a major problem. People are not learning. All they are learning is how do I get the money? And you can see that after you got the money, you have lost your soul. So money is the same thing. Getting the money is the same thing as the case of God, Christ. What will it benefit you after you've gotten all the money and you lose your soul? Same thing is money. You spend all your life trying to get money. By the time you get the money, you see that you are spending all your life trying to use that money to buy medication. Medication, between the age of 1 to 45, you are going up vertically. Between the age of 45 to 60, you are going horizontally. Between the age of 60 downwards, you are going downwards, which is the age of medication. So if you do not prepare yourself early, prior to that age of 45, you see that all the money you would have made will be used in buying medication to sustain yourself and keep yourself fighting from being on life support.
The last one, we have had prostate kill a lot of people. I asked you this, is prostate a death sentence?
It's a major killer. It's a major killer, especially if you're ignorant. And you see that a lot of people in Africa, particularly Nigerians, are ignorant of a lot of disease that could have been avoided at early stage. What is known is half solved. And it's a function of knowing those things today. If we have clinics, which I have been trying to prescribe to the Nigerian Delta State government to start with, to create small clinics in the communities where people can do early onset analysis of individuals, it will help to reduce the death. You see today, most death times of Nigerians are dying between of ages 60-65. Not too many crosses 70. because of lack of analysis of knowing what is they are suffering from. Once you do the analysis, you could have been done like they do what they call annual physical checkup in America. You will see that a lot of people, you will know that you are sick. We take a case of prostate. Once I identify if it's not enlarged, I can treat you with just plantain. I can treat you with just leaf. I can treat you with just a cassava leaf. I can treat you with a whole lot of other things. Or when you see women too, they have issue of blood, I can treat them with just a few little things they eat in the house. So we can avoid taking a lot of synthetic medications if we listen to ourselves and adhere to what our parents did in their days.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chris Subo, for that wonderful expose. Of course, this is where we're going to come to the end of this very wonderful episode. I remind you also sincerely, Chidi Peter. This is Noble TV Live. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, ask questions. Of course, want to get in contact with Chris Subo? Just get back to Noble TV. You get that, of course. Thank you very much, and bye.